Pod, aka People of Detroit. We wanna put people on. You know what I'm saying? We wanna get the world to know more about Detroit.
Well, what makes us different at the Pod is that we want to have real stories by real people and displaying real triumphs. At the end of the day, in Detroit, one thing we know how to do is hustle harder.
Today, I just want to share with you all what soap I'm using from Natural Nation. It is the mango soap. And I'm about to keep this hitting on because it's about to be lit.
Yo, y'all already know what it is. It's your main man, Sir LA.
And it's me, your girl, Dahlia.
And y'all in here rocking with the Pod, aka
the people of Detroit.
Yes. And y'all are in the building, tuned in. We got another special guest that's holding it down. He's supposed to have been on here, but I'm so glad today is the day. You know what I'm saying? And he made it.
Intervention.
We ain't here. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know where to start. You know what I'm saying? When it come to this individual, man. He's a rapper, he's an actor, entrepreneur, he's a producer. You know what I'm saying?
A super dad, by the way.
Super dad. Like,
for sure.
He holds so many hats. And, like, I would say he's one of Detroit's first artists that people remember, like, after Deezy. And, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, he was one of them people that cemented his name, you know what I'm saying, on them Finkel Streets, 4-1, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Burwood himself, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Big Five, the Big Show,
right.
You know what I'm saying? AKA Sino in the building.
Yes.
Man, I appreciate it.
I appreciate you, man.
Welcome.
I appreciate
Yes.
you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
We normally start by asking our guests. I mean, it's self-explanatory, but what hood made Sino? What hood made you?
Oh yeah, you know it's Finkel for sure. Finkel, you know what I'm saying? I grew
100%.
up on Finkel between Wyoming and Myers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like any other hood, man. Like back in the day, it actually was fun for real. Because,
Yeah,
we
sure.
got to go outside, play basketball. Man. We got to ride bikes.
The 90s is the main thing we talk about on here. The 90s. We always go back.
That was our most progressive year as a human race.
Yeah, jump on garages and jump off garages and shit, man. Get cut, go get stitches at the doctor, and be right back in all that type of stuff. So it was fun. It was treacherous, but at the same time, we was kids, man, and we got through it. I lost a few people along the way though, but Finkel definitely made me and gave me a good sound mind to know how to move around in the streets, man, and be humble.
100%, 100%.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Now, growing up, Sino, man, was it anything that you wanted to do or wanted to be growing up that you don't do today? Is this something that the people don't know? Growing up that you wanted to do or be?
That I wanted to do or be growing up, it was always a rapper for me. It was always a rapper.
Since day one was a rapper?
It was always a rapper for me. And it was just one of those things, me and my cousin Pep, we used to be on this back patio and putting the tissue in the tapes and recording over in the karaoke and shit, man. Cash Money, No Limit, over all them beats.
Yeah, that was over like on Freeland Street.
Yeah, on Freeland. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. So that there was always a dream of mine. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like when I got into it, it was so much fun. It was like a lot of times I wasn't even making no money. I just loved doing it, recording, doing shows, popping up in places, supporting people and stuff like that. So it was always a rapper for me. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm gonna say music overall. Though. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm still doing music and into music, just not as an entertainer though. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So, yeah.
You definitely wear many hats for sure.
Yeah. So
now, I know you said you wanted to be a rapper from the beginning. So I'm gonna ask you this. Does the name Homicide and Suicide ring a bell?
Yeah, like a motherfucker. Yeah, Wicked Ways. That was me and my cousin Pep. I was just talking about, man. I don't know what the hell made us make them fucking names up. But,
Shout out 12 Gauge Mafia.
Yeah, for sure. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, 12 Gauge Mafia, that's crazy than a motherfucker though.
Yes.
God damn. What the fuck how the fuck you? That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know how the fuck you found that out, but that's crazy.
This is the people of
Yeah,
Detroit.
We
So
call
we
it
gotta
ghetto
let you know.
journalism.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying,
that's
on
crazy.
our platform.
That's crazy. But yeah, that was an era, man, because we was just doing stuff out of fun, man. We wasn't looking for nothing out of it, just having fun, man. And back then, we was like real big Bone Thugs and Harmony fans, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We was definitely trying to follow that course right there, man, and just really having fun, man, as kids. It wasn't nothing stressful with no pressure on us.
Right.
We was just having fun, you know what I'm saying? That was my favorite cousin, still is my favorite cousin, man. We got a lot of good memories together, man. We both got families, man, and kids and stuff, man, so it's just funny to look back on that and think of that. That's crazy. That was a good one right there. That was a damn good one right there.
Well, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that,
That was
man.
a damn good one. Man.
Nah, I know, you had a lot of variations to your name, you know what I'm saying, through the time frame you've been an artist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And which one were you? Homicide or suicide? Where you started?
I was homicide, I think. I think I was homicide.
So it went from homicide.
Damn.
I know your name was The Big Show at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And it's another name that people know you by.
Smithers.
But not a lot of people know you by. Where did the name Al Freaks originate from?
Man, that's crazy. That's funny. Now that's funny as hell. That's funny than motherfucker. It came from, man, when I went to Cooley my 9th grade year, man, I used to hang around all the seniors and stuff because they was from my hood, like all the upperclassmen. So everybody's from my hood. Like that was around the time when Mike Green, Willie Green, all them was hooping. I was around during that time. They was upperclassmen. And I was just a freaky ass boy going to high school, man. I ain't seen no grown looking women like that. Everybody back then was just fresh as hell, Gucci loafers, Coochie sweaters and all that. Yeah. Smelling good, the earrings. It was just like, and I was a freaky boy, man. One of the upperclassmen names called me Al Freaky, and that shit stuck to this day, for real. A lot of people that know me still say that. They call me Freaks or Al Freaks.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
And that was your hood name. Like everybody in the hood, everybody, but that's where
it was either Lil Al Freaks or Al Freaks. That's what they knew. That's what they called me in the hood. Sure.
Now I know you got another variation of your name, Al Casino.
Yeah.
And I know the Casino was it came from a dog's name.
Yeah, it came from a dog. That's crazy.
I think that was. I don't know what caught your attention.
Yeah, I don't know.
It just sounded.
It just sounded sweet as hell. My I was sitting on my homeboy Picasso porch on Metatar. We was on Tyron and Metatar, and I remember the guy kept calling the name of the dog Wooty Whoop, and I was like, "Damn, Casino sounds sweet as hell." So then I took that and started using it, and it was Al Casino, like obviously from Al Pacino. I was trying.
And that's exactly what I told him. I said, I think that's Al Pacino,
Al, like
Casino.
It just sounds it flows. So
I was calling myself trying to do something sweet, and I dropped the Al. It was just Casino, and then my homeboy Picasso just started calling me Sino, and then the Sino just stuck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And then went to Sino Youngster.
Yeah, with Youngster, I got a name from my OGs that raised me, man, for 7 Day Records, Forbidden Fruit. Y'all might know him as Black Noah right now.
You know
what I'm saying? He was an artist, so that my OGs gave me the name Youngster because I was just like I was like kind of like advanced for my age. You know what I'm saying? They just taught me a lot. So when I was around them, I was actually the youngest person around them. When I was hanging around them in the clubs, everywhere, just young, can't even get in the clubs.
Wow.
And Youngster is just a name they gave me. You know what I'm saying? All of them still call me that to this day. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my homie Toaster Roaster. He just got home, man, from doing the 10-year bid. You know what I'm saying? He one of the OGs that raised me too.
Home, for sure.
So welcome home to him. But yeah, that's how I got that name.
Wow.
Yeah.
And growing up, man, I know you had, 10 siblings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You being the oldest.
Yeah.
Like, how was that? Because I know to a certain extent you had to kind of be a leader and kind of show some type of responsibility so your little brothers and sisters can see what you know what I'm saying? Like, how was that growing up in a household with 10 siblings?
Well, my stepfather, which was with me, was with my mama since I was 1, and my father's still around. So all my parents are still
dads.
So I had 2.
You had a lot of balance.
Yeah, I got 2 dads. You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of balance. But my stepfather got 8 of his own, but it's 2 of us that's not his kids, but is older. Me and my brother June and stuff. But actually, man, it really teach you how to just be family orientated and really learn how to have patience. You know what I'm saying? Have patience you know, in this world today, because at the end of the day, family is all you got for real.
Period.
You know what I'm saying?
Now how many of y'all actually lived together or
At
was
that
together
time,
most of the time?
well, it's funny. My stepfather might kick my ass for this one, but he had two, it was two households. You know what I'm saying? Like the mother of his children was over here in one household, like a few blocks up, and then it was us. So we seen each other every
all
day.
the time.
All the time.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So they come down our crib and stay for
Go back,
endless amounts of time. We sleeping head to foot and
Sound about
you know what I'm saying?
right.
We with each other everywhere. We got our own basketball team and football team at all times. Even though I was older,
Always ready.
Always ready.
And then don't come around trying to fight on our block.
Yeah, no, that was
Don't come around trying to fight. People gonna be coming out the woodworks. But something I noticed too, based on just your personal life and how you're saying the connection, how you've always been around people that are older than you, and you've always seemed more mature. I mean, you were technically conditioned to be that way from your home family life. Yeah, really, essentially. Most definitely. You had no choice but to fall into being a leader. Honestly, from what I see.
No, that's for real. Like I say, both my fathers, my mother, they was, you know what I'm saying, they was in the household and raised us right. You know what I'm saying? So
shout out to moms and pops and bonus dads.
No,
shout out to the whole
100%,
family co-parenting unit.
Yeah, so a lot of people will be like, damn man, why you so humble and why I don't never see you can go places by yourself, you can do that. Like I was raised, I never did no BS to nobody. You know what I'm saying? My name A1. I go to any hood I want to. I can go anywhere I want to. Like anywhere I go, I'm either by myself with my kids. You know what I'm saying? And it just be that.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So
100%.
I think having all them in the household and in my life just helped a lot. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause my mama don't play that. No, my mom was a fool when I was a kid. She got soft up once my.
Oh, you already know
that's
that.
how it goes.
Once my brothers and them came up, and then
I
like my son, you know, she soft as hell now. But my mama was a fool. If it wasn't for my mama being a fool on me like that and hard on me like that back in the day, then I wouldn't have.
That's what he always.
I wouldn't have never.
Listen,
we was just talking about you, how hard you was.
I love it.
How hard you was on me as a kid, and you got soft when
Oh hey, mama.
I swear, this is fate.
We was just talking about you on this podcast.
We was just talking about you.
Can you hear me?
Oh, why you?
Yeah, we was just talking about how soft you done got on the kids and how hard you was on me back then.
You got your own kids.
Yeah.
I ain't raising them.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I'm on this podcast, man. I'll call you as soon as I finish.
Love y'all.
All right, love you too.
Okay.
All right.
So I wondered, are we the first podcast to have you and your mother as a guest?
That's crazy.
Yeah, listen, we spoke her up.
My mama be on some shit.
Crazy.
I don't even know how she even felt the
as
call.
you talking about her though, that was crazy.
Yeah, that's
you
crazy.
like my mama. Oh,
Yeah,
hey ma, like crazy.
Yeah, but I love my mom. Like my mom had when she was 19, so she was not too long getting out of high school. So, you know, she always say like, we raised each other. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, that's
my heart,
facts.
yeah, for sure.
My grandma, well, my late grandmother had this saying. She always say, you know, your children are your burden, but your grandchildren are your crown. So they just naturally soften up no matter
soften
what.
up, boy. She soft as hell for my boys and my nephew, for real.
So it's your job
and
now
my
to do the
niece,
hard
They
stuff.
know that grandma, they know they can do the bare minimum. They can overdo some shit when they want to, and they can be the bare minimum when they want to.
Facts.
And
You
then
know
send
what
them
I'm
back
saying?
home to you.
Big facts. No, for
They
real.
don't got it. There ain't no obligation like that. They
No.
like, okay, your daddy right, okay.
No, that's facts. That's facts.
But crazy thing, your mom hit you up, man. Like, cause like you were just speaking on, you went to Cooley in 9th grade.
Yeah.
But you end up getting kicked out,
Yeah.
and you went to an all boys school,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Well,
Like-
actually, I'm gonna take it back just a tad bit. I got
Yes,
kicked out
okay.
of Guest Middle School for taking a knife in school.
Oh shit! Okay.
And somebody ratted me out before I got to do what I was gonna do, but that's good because that probably changed the course
Yeah,
of that thing.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
You should write them and thank them. Like,
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
no, for real.
Like,
that probably
you
changed
helped
the
set
course.
my life
That's crazy.
But then it sent me
Yes,
to
though.
one of the most scantless middle schools in the world, and that was serving you. That was off Puritan, though. But it just so happened I knew everybody because I was from Finkel and Puritan.
So it just worked out.
yeah.
So it
just
worked out, but that bitch was scantless. You know what I'm saying? And I was like,
man.
damn. You know what I'm saying? But
Say it was a lot before you got the Cooley.
Yeah, it was a lot before I got the Cooley. But yeah, when I got the Cooley, man,
It was just a super rap because like all your niggas was in there.
all my
like,
niggas was there, and it was just like fun. I was coming from middle school to high school, and then I know the upper classes they fucking with me, so I'm doing everything
So it
y'all
was
want to
already
do.
set up for you.
Oh man, so I ain't do what I supposed to do. My mom seeing them absences and them grades like nigga, no. So she sent me to Loyola at the time. You supposed to took a test, so I failed the test on purpose. I just went
Tried
in
to
there.
sabotage it.
I just went in that bitch like check. So I don't know if it was a school for dummies or something at the time, or if I fucking got them motherfuckers right. But I got accepted in that mug.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
crazy.
Yeah, it was a tuition school. I got accepted in that mug, man. But
You like, I might as well try to get the damn answers right.
Man.
That's
but
crazy.
I met some great guys in there, man, that I talk to this day, man. And that's another place that molded me too, man, because once I got in there and really seen, like, I ain't had no distractions, wasn't no chicks in there. I ain't really had no, well, I can't say it wasn't no chicks. It was a group home right there. So it was a lot of,
y'all did what y'all could.
It was a lot of little different stuff going on. And still, when I leave from the school, I'm literally one block over. I'm walking out the school and I'm walking straight to the house. So I'm coming out the house, seeing chicks, seeing all my homies. So it wasn't as bad as I thought it was when I first went. But you know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like it taught you a different level of brotherhood?
It did. Because like I say, I definitely got a few brothers that still, like my homeboy Dallas. He overstand in Puerto Rico now. He been doing this thing with basketball for a long time. My homeboy Vic here, like a sheriff out in Seattle. My homeboy Thomas doing clothes, and man, I got a lot of people, man, I'm in there that's doing their thing, man. That's still my brothers to this day. Like,
nice.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know you've been rapping since around 98.
Yeah.
Roughly,
99.
Somewhere in that vicinity. But what really, when you dropped your tape, when you dropped your very first tape, and it went the way it did, Street Certified.
Yeah.
I want to say this was around 06, 07-ish.
Yeah.
And when Street Certified came out, I think you did some shit that wasn't nobody doing. Because I don't think nobody coming out their first time out the gate with the features you had.
Yeah.
With the promo you had.
Yeah.
I was just talking to my brother-in-law yesterday. And I said, yo, we about to have Sino tomorrow, whoopty whoop. He like, cause he from 4-1.
Yeah.
And he like, bro, you know that was the first Detroit rap CD I ever bought.
Yeah.
With Sino.
No, I was
like, wow. And he like that was the most randomest he could have said. I'm like, damn. So that's your first Detroit rap experience.
That's what's up. Damn.
Yeah, that's dope.
Was your tape.
He's a super music head.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. I appreciate it. I love hearing that type of shit, man. I appreciate that for sure.
Shout out Darius, man.
Shout out.
He a real dude. That's my guy.
That's what's up.
Like, what was your mind frame when creating that first tape, Street Certified?
With Street Certified, man, I was at that time. I was. Let's just
I know
say,
what that laugh is.
Yeah. So let's just say, man, it was just a lot of fun, man. I had money. It was a lot of fun. I had a crew.
You had some experience.
I had some experience to pour into my music.
Yeah.
There you go. See, that's why you need women to make sure you don't say.
Make
sure you don't say the wrong shit.
It's the poet.
Yeah, there you go.
The
so I was able to get shit off my chest, man. That was, in real time, and I think that's what made it so authentic. And like I say, when I was doing it, it was like no pressure. It was just I was having fun. I had money.
Yeah.
I had friends that was coming out to support me, man. And I was just in the studio. I had a producer, Symphony, at the time, who was pouring it to me. We was pouring it to each other, man. And it was just fun, man. It was just fun. It wasn't
what a time to be alive.
Yeah, it wasn't no stress. It wasn't no stress with that shit back then, man. I loved it like a motherfucker back then.
And the single that propelled that tape was "Who Get It."
Who Get It? Yep.
And shout out Hydro.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Hydro. Doing.
We connected to Hydro. He was supposed to be on here, but the day he was supposed to come, he like, man, I'm just getting up. I'll be there in an hour.
We gotta reschedule.
But it was a long day, so we can't wait.
Shit, man.
We can't wait an hour. Damn.
I know what it is.
It's all right. We gonna
shout out Hydro. We gonna get you, Hydro.
Hydro gonna come. That's my dog. I'll make sure Hydro get up.
But I know he was featured on Who Get It, man, and. When you dropped that, like, people was just gravitating towards it crazy.
Yeah.
Like, was it your popularity in the streets that kind of helped that, or was it something? Or
like
was
a real plan was put together behind the scenes?
It wasn't no real plan. I'm gonna tell you how that shit happened on some real shit. I seen Hydro at an open mic. I didn't even know Hydro. I seen Hydro at an open mic.
Okay.
I think it was the Cactus Lounge at the time, or one of them old clubs Mike B had at the time, and we was going to do open mics and shit. And when I came, I brought the energy. I know what I was coming to do, but I never seen another person do that too. And I'm like, damn, this nigga hard. So I just really
That's infectious.
Yeah, I linked with the nigga and shit, and I told Symphony, like, I need a record with this nigga, man, named Hydro. That nigga dope, dog. That nigga can rap, dog. He can really rap. Like, he was rapping, like putting metaphors together.
Yeah, some real shit.
We went to I think Studio A at the time and knocked that motherfucker out, dog, and I put that bitch out, and that bitch did what he did on his own. Like I ain't even really put no thought into trying to do it. I didn't have no marketing plans with this shit and nothing. It was just straight raw shit. And then next thing I know, we was at all the colleges smashing shit, getting booked for shows and everything, and this shit just went crazy. It was. Yeah.
See, but I see what I hear when I hear things like that. I hear magic being made just simply from showing love. We're real big on telling people you 100%. Get so much more out of being solid.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like Sino, bro, we've done a lot of random shit this past year. Just off showing love.
Blessings from just showing love to people.
You be blessed.
That's all you gotta do,
man.
All you gotta do is put that energy out in the universe, man. It's gonna give it back. That's it.
For sure.
And for me, I look at it like when we go to like nowadays, when we'll go to some competitions and different things, and we'll look at the crowd. I get it. It is a competitive element to hip hop.
For sure.
Like it's always been that way. True. Sure. But when you see somebody that's doing their thing, you can still be in your own lane and be competitive, but still show love and say, hey, that was dope.
Yeah.
Whatever. Link up and have a certain type of business acumen to where things could get done and people can make money together. But a lot of people kind of stand in their own way with that.
Yeah, and to piggyback on what you said about the features, it slipped my mind. This one I knew I was doing stuff right. I didn't pay for none of them features on the album, and everybody was in their prime at that time.
That's crazy.
DZ, Trick, Stretch, the Lodge Boys. The Lodge Boys don't count because they was from my hood for real. Who else I had on? I had a lot of people on there that was taxing for verses, and
we done had Stretch and DZ on there.
I ain't gonna lie. I think the only person that charged me for a verse was Stretch at the time, and it was so low I couldn't even complain. It was like he gave that motherfucker to me for free.
It was another individual that charged for a verse that wasn't giving out verses to no fucking body.
Yeah, Let's
talk about this Gucci man, bro.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Like, bro, how did the hell you come across that?
And he was in his
and that
prime
was prime.
That was prime Gucci.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say, bro. Prime Gucci.
My homeboy, Big Vine, which was he was managing Symphony at the time. He was like, Gucci.
He in the movies now?
Yeah, he doing movies.
Okay, I'm familiar with him. I'm familiar with him.
I think he's staying in Atlanta or something right now, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was like, Gucci gonna be here, man. I think I'll get a verse from him, whoopty whoop. At the time, he told me 3,500. I don't know if 3,500 was a lot then at the time, but now I'm thinking about it like that wasn't shit.
That wasn't nothing.
You feel what I'm saying? But at the time, that's what the going rate might have been. But it made
sense though, because Gucci really wasn't like an industry nigga since he been a hood nigga for a long time before he hit the industry.
But he wasn't giving niggas verses either though. So that's
he wasn't.
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
true.
So that was
true.
some exclusive shit.
So at the time, niggas wasn't really doing cameras and shit. Niggas just happened. He popped up at the door. Boom, boom, boom. Nigga opened the doors. Gucci, a security guard. Nigga come in, hear that shit, knock that shit out like damn near freestyle and shit. And then I'm gonna be real. I wasn't a real Gucci fan. The only reason I did it is because my brothers love Gucci. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm about to just turn
the people what they want.
I'm about to turn the hood up. The hood love Gucci and shit. He
sure.
came in that bitch, knocked that bitch out, man, and that was that. I ain't have to do no clearance for it or
nothing.
nothing.
You got some class.
Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, like, Sino is somebody who need to be appreciated. Listen, he got records with Nipsey.
Yeah.
Let me say that one more time.
That came crazy too.
He got records with Nipsey. He got records with everybody. Yeah. He's been around. He's been doing his own shit. He's been putting his own bag behind himself, and he been,
ain't never,
you know what I'm saying? And it's like he really been holding it down for the city.
Never.
You know what, babe?
For all that.
We gotta stop right now. Let's just stop right now, real quick.
All right, let's.
We want to give you your Detroit flowers.
Yes,
yes. There you go.
Wait, this is big. It's big money.
Appreciate that.
Flowers.
There you go, bro.
My man.
Detroit flowers, bro.
Appreciate that.
Because you a legend, man, and we just want to show our appreciation. And just let you know that, why you here and you can hear it.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And you can appreciate and feel that shit.
Yeah, we gotta love our legends.
That means a lot.
100%.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Yo, and after Street Certified, of course, you kept lighting the streets up with the streets on fire, just period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Street Certified 2 drop.
Yeah, Street Certified 2.
And it's just like you just in your bag.
I was in my bag at that point.
You like, I found my niche. Yeah. This is where I'm at. You found your lane, and like you was going crazy. And I'm gonna say something that I want to shout out your video slapping.
Okay.
The one the 18-minute one.
Okay, yeah.
I need y'all to go check that out.
I actually did 3. I did the regular one, then the 18-minute movie one, and then I redid another one with Gerard Victor. So
nice.
Gerard Victor definitely a video legend.
Yeah.
in the 18-minute version, nobody was doing that.
No,
You know what I'm saying? Not from the city.
no, nobody wasn't doing that.
If you go back and look at that, it's damn near him showcasing his acting.
Yeah.
Before he started even acting.
Now that was by mistake.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even plan it. I wasn't trying to be an actor at that time. It was just like, nigga, I want to do it myself though. You feel me?
Yeah, because you know how you wanted it.
Yeah,
so
I knew
you
how I
made
wanted it.
sure. And like I say, I think Pave ended up doing something like that some years later. But like, it's only a few rappers that actually made many movies and put them in with their music. You know what I'm saying? It made the music more enjoyable. It made it more, you can watch something to watch as well as listen to. So I just wanted to shout that out because that was dope as fuck.
And that came from my homeboy T and Beezy, man. T and B Films. They was the first people that was starting to do videos movie style. You know what I'm saying? And after they separated and started doing their own thing, then I went with T Moolah Films and like we just kept at it with the video movie thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just so happened they just got tired of doing videos and then that's how they went over to movies. But yeah, that's crazy. I didn't think about it like that. I planted that without
nobody was doing that. If you really think nobody was doing
that. I ain't even. That's crazy. I ain't even planning to do that.
That's how
y'all brought that to my attention.
Y'all
the first people who brought that to my attention.
For sure. You know, that's trend setting type shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Payroll, Finkel. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. He did something similar. I don't know if it was something that you motivated him.
Oh no, Payroll was doing. See, because when they first started doing that, like me, the Doughboys, and like Streets Are Us was like some of the people that they was doing on video. So we all kind of got in that at the same time. Yeah, so I can't say I really started it, but we all got into it at the same time though.
You one of the pioneers of it. I'll just put it like that.
Yeah. No, that's for damn sure. No.
Yeah. You one of the pioneers of kind of putting the mini movies
for sure
with your music. Like 1,000%. I say, it made it more enjoyable. It made it more facts
for
sure.
And I don't think a lot of people was doing that shit at all. Like even in the industry.
That's true. Yeah, Michael Jackson was the only nigga doing it.
That was the only nigga that Michael Jackson, people like that, Little X. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No, that's facts.
But like, for sure.
I want to bring up some names. Okay. You mentioned these two names a bit earlier ago, but I want to personally ask you what these names mean to you.
Okay.
Picasso and Forbidden Fruit. What does those names mean to you?
Okay, well Picasso, I met Picasso through my homeboy 6'8", and me and Picasso. We used to ride around, man. We used to ride around. What's you got to help me out again. We used to ride around doing shit we ain't supposed to do. I'll tell you like that. We used to ride around doing shit we ain't supposed to do. But me and Picasso,
a coming of age tale by Sino.
Me and Picasso had got a relationship, man, through my homeboy 6'8", and he just so happened to rap. And you know, I was fascinated by how he rapped, the way how slow he rapped. He used to rap on beats slow, and I didn't know how to do that at the time. You feel what I'm saying? So Picasso actually taught me how to really rap. Like he taught me how to rap,
different cadences,
and how to put words together. And I met Forbidden Fruit through Picasso. So that shit was just like a natural little progression. You know what I'm saying? And Forbidden Fruit, he was a rapper, and that was the first person I seen putting together real industry music next to Picasso, like some shit like which Picasso was signed to them. 7 Day Records, that's what Forbidden Fruit was on.
Right.
And it was the first people that I seen that was doing music on a level to like, damn, this shit can really happen. You know what I'm saying? Rap vehicles, everybody going out to the club, jury, popping bottles, doing shows. You know what I'm saying? They was one of the first people I seen that did a show at the Rooster Tail, had all them there, Jazzy Faye, T.I., Snoop,
real productions,
real productions like limos and you know, like, oh man, it was crazy though. So that's how I met them, and like I say, they're a big part of my musical journey, you know what I'm saying, and growing up to be the man I am today too. So shout out to both of them, Picasso and my dog Fruit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now my fiance wanted to ask you something. I was gonna ask it anyway, but she mentioned it to me before the interview.
Okay.
Shout out your uncle. Because your uncle was a part of the music industry, and he would take you to shows. Okay.
Now, which uncle we talking about?
You know what? I don't think I know the exact uncle name. But this specific uncle, you gonna know who I'm talking about now. This specific uncle introduced you to Jay-Z.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. I was making sure y'all was talking about Uncle West.
I remember that moment. I remember that moment.
Yeah.
When I seen that picture drop, I was like, ooh.
Yeah, Worldwide West.
Come on now.
He working for the New York Knicks right now, but you know he one of like most powerful men in sports. You know what I'm saying right now if you Google him, but So I don't know if you ever heard, when Drake on Back to Back, he said, I learned the game from Will Wesley. That's him. And then when Jay-Z say,
The Worldwide
West, Worldwide Mess.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's him though. But like anytime Hove, Drake, Kanye, Khaled, I mean, any of them, it's like, he's so connected. He called and fed. I be looking like, damn, you on the phone with Jay? He be looking at me like,
like this is regular.
How the kids, how be?
Like Jay, what your bitch ass doing? They cool as hell.
They cool. They just talk. You know what I'm saying? They East Coast niggas. So they you know how they East Coast niggas. They crazy. They wired up and shit like that. But yeah. So I got a lot of connections. Like just being around like Uncle West, man, and like very appreciative.
Meeting Jigga. How was that?
What's so crazy? When I first met Jay, I told Uncle West, like, he really telling me, like, man, go on take a picture with Jay. It ain't nothing, but I'm like, that's the only person I ever been starstruck
so it's just like, damn,
how do I approach this?
You don't want to look goofy.
Do I just ask or do I just do this? Like,
it was only two people that I ever would have been starstruck from, and that's Michael Jackson and Jay-Z. And unfortunately, I never got to meet Michael Jackson, but them two people, so when I went over there, I was like, yeah, can I take a picture? I'm like, yeah, big fan, wooty woo, man. I ain't even tell him my rap. I just told him I was a big fan. He inspired me, all that. I ain't even tell him my rap. So I was like, can I take a picture, though? And when he did this in a picture, I wouldn't expect him to do that. I would just expect, a nigga to take a picture like, yeah, whatever, everybody want a picture. But he took that picture like we knew each other. So now I go back like, fuck, I wish I could have took that picture different. I would have did some different shit on that picture, man. But Jay was a cool nigga, man. I ain't gonna lie. And I was so happy because I was just hoping that, like, when I met a person I really looked up to, he wasn't no asshole. Jay wasn't no asshole.
That's dope. So he didn't ruin that image for you.
He ain't ruined it for me, man. He made that shit like so well worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And even though when you look at, people like Jay-Z and their stature and who they are, it's nice when, like you say, that you see that human aspect in them because it does make what they have seem more attainable.
Yeah, most definitely.
Because I look at it like people like Jay-Z and people of that stature, it's like they had the same 24 hours in a day that we had.
It's hard. I can imagine, man. Like I say, the little shit I'm doing
just
right
did the
now,
work.
I can just imagine what they going through on a day-to-day basis, man. I ain't gonna even lie. So, man, I appreciate that moment though for sure. I definitely did.
That was ill.
Definitely did.
And I'm gonna ask you just a random question, man. Like, what is your favorite Detroit memory growing up in as a child? Your favorite childhood memory growing up in Detroit?
Just period?
If you could, the first one come to your mind.
Meeting Chris Webber is one.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh, wow.
Seen Chris Webber on 7 Mile. I was just in the...
on 7 Mile.
I was just on 7 Mile as a kid. We used to walk through the store because I used to be... Me and my cousin Pep, we was talking about suicide homicide. We used to be on 7 Mile at our Auntie Les crib and shit on Prevost, so we used to walk to the store and I seen Chris Webber walking out of the hip hop shop at the time.
Very dope.
Oh, yeah.
And he kicked it with us and stuff, man, and signed the autograph. I don't know what the autograph is to this day, though, but that was dope as fuck. That was during the 5-5 day, so you got to imagine how crazy that was.
No, listen, I'm going to tell you about my autograph I lost. Man, you made me think of that as soon as you said that. I was a young kid. I was with my homeboy, my best friend. We went to Oakland University game.
Okay.
They did a halftime show. Me and him got picked. First one to make a 3, get 2 Pistons tickets.
Okay.
We like, bro, whoever the fuck make it, we gonna take each other.
Facts,
you know what I'm saying? Let's just go out there and shoot it.
That's no question.
I missed. He made it. Boom. Whatever. We going. Hours later, the boys play because we was there for the girls game. Chauncey Billups, Tayshaun Prince, and Chucky Atkins come and watch the game. I'm talking to him like, bro, let's just walk up to these niggas and have them sign our tickets. The tickets was playing LeBron.
Oh, for real? Okay.
So we like, bro, let's have him sign it. Talk this guy. At first, he was like, man, hell no. I'm like, bro, they right there. We can just.
They can't say no.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they can't
walked
say
up,
no.
End up walking, we just won these tickets because y'all signed it for us. All 3 of them.
Damn.
Ask me where the tickets at.
You don't know.
And you want to know what's sad?
Gone.
I lost the Chauncey Billups autograph too.
Yeah, man. I don't know what I did with that.
If my kids get any autographs, I'm gonna make sure I safeguard them because every autograph I got as a kid, I don't have none of them.
You gotta do that. I got all my memorabilia, like from like all my jerseys and basketball shoes and different kind of stuff like that. I still got all that stuff, but like little stuff like that, Chris Webber thing, I do not. No
You
telling
got
where
the
that's at.
memory.
You
Yeah.
like it's a core memory.
I
now.
remember that memory though. For sure.
Exactly.
I remember that for sure.
Man, how did it feel to be honored in the Deciphered, man?
Oh,
How did
man.
it feel? Like, what was that
beautiful
experience,
thing for
man?
the
Shout
city.
out Jenny, man.
Man, listen,
like, 'cause
man.
she
She did her
really
thing.
went. She went crazy with
Listen,
that.
And then the
man.
reveal at the party, that was nice.
Jenny is such a beautiful person, man. Like I don't even think it get no nicer and sweeter than her, man. Like she's the most sweetest person like I ever met. And it's crazy because my homegirl Chanel Dominique, shout out to her. She put me with Jenny to take a picture for the DIA. She was like, yeah, you know, just help her get some of the people, you know, blah, 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 whoop, whoop. The first picture we took, she lost.
Oh,
And
wow.
And she called me like she
We
felt
gotta do it
so
again.
bad, like, oh, Sino, you're gonna be so mad at me. She was like damn near in shambles. I'm like, what? She's like, I lost the picture, you gotta take it again. I'm like, bet, fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah.
So that's how the picture came along with me in the Detroit picture.
Street
and shit.
kid with the, by your street signs.
Yeah,
and
I
all
didn't
that.
have- it wasn't
And
like
it's
that at first.
crazy because I'm
It
sure
wasn't
that
like that at
picture was
first.
probably better. You think that
Man,
was better than the
hell
first?
yeah, that first picture.
That's
That
how
first
it
picture, I
happened.
was fresh. I threw on some bullshit from another company.
But it
that
made
wasn't-
more sense.
You know what
the
I'm saying?
second
So when I
time
did it, it
around.
made more sense. When my man Ty Marcus from Starter, he gave me the shit. I had Detroit on. I got to have all my jewelry on. The first time that shit was perfect. I'm glad she lost it. You know what I'm
And,
saying?
you know, for me, when
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
able to live vicariously through some individuals that were also honored in the book and had
Okay.
pictures. So I was around for some of the process. I thought it was
man.
really dope.
That shit was dope,
I
man.
got to sneak peek the book. I thought that was super
That
dope.
shit was
And then
dope.
I was actually there at the reveal, and that was the first time. Like I had met a lot of our who's who in the city.
Yeah, but
But
so many
everybody
more.
at one place.
Yeah.
Like I felt so proud and honestly starstruck of my own brothers and sisters from the city because
for
it
real.
was so much Detroit royalty
Yeah.
in that building. Like
Yeah.
the DIA ain't never seen that
No,
much
they ain't never
blackness.
seen that much blackness.
It was really dope.
No, and it was just
really
dope,
dope
for me
event.
for me to go in there with my mom, man, and her to see that, and us being in the museum, man. That shit
Very
dope,
lit.
man. That
you,
shit was dope.
You still got your book?
Yeah, I still got my book.
I
I got
need
my
a book.
picture.
I gotta get me a book.
I got my the big poster she had in there.
Nice.
I got everything of that.
Nice.
Yeah, I know all that shit.
And for somebody to just do it just out of their heart to want to show from what was it like 1970s on up?
Listen, man.
Like
and for her not to be a black woman.
No, yeah, that's
That was
crazy.
incredible.
Yeah, that threw me off
crazy
too.
to me that she
That
was-
threw me off too. Like, damn, she
Man,
really
for
love
her
this
not to-
shit.
you know
I
what
want
I'm
to
saying?
say who was
She
the
really love this.
last, the latest person that was added at that time. Was it Dej?
That was big at that time.
I want to say was it Dej?
it was probably Days.
Maybe?
Yeah, Days. It was Days.
Because
Yeah.
I think she
shout
was
out
one of
Dej
the
Lowe.
last to make the book, I
Yeah,
think.
because it was like it covered every single
Yeah.
era up until
Yeah.
that current era, and I thought that was
Yeah.
so freaking dope.
It was Days, yeah, man. But that shit was awesome, man. Me and Jenny working on the she wanted to do a documentary on me.
I was gonna
about my,
ask if you would have a Dr.
yeah,
Culture.
crazy.
That's
about,
dope.
about
that'd
just
be dope.
You know what I'm saying? So we gonna work on that. It's probably gonna take us about 2 years just to really get it to where we want
That's
to
gonna
get.
be real nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, she came to me with that, man. I said, hell yeah. If I do it with anybody, definitely do it with her because I know she real
She gonna
creative.
do it right.
She's
Yeah.
gonna be
Right.
respectful of the process.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
sure.
So
Yeah.
definitely gonna do that for sure.
Man.
Yeah.
Nah, through all this stuff you dealing with in the streets,
Mhm.
hip hop, rap shit, you making your way around the city, bro. You
Mhm.
dropping tapes, you working with different people, you working with KDZ, G Rock, all these people, man.
Yeah.
Like, what was one of the biggest names that you worked with? I know I named a few earlier, but what was one of the biggest names that you
Overall
worked
or
with
from
that
our
you,
city?
that you, well, just overall, that you thought, like, damn, I would never thought, you know what I'm saying?
It had to be Nipsey. It had to be Nipsey.
Real.
I mean,
How did that happen? How did that come together?
Well, I was at a studio. I was at a damn name of that studio. Anyway, I was at a known studio in Atlanta. No, it was a known studio in Atlanta. I forgot. It's where all the Atlantic recording artists recorded at. But anyway, I walked through there. I seen
Lauren London.
Mm-hmm.
And I walked past, I was like, damn, man, I'll probably never see this woman again. You know, I was in love with Lauren London at the time. No disrespect like Nipsey or nobody. That was
This
at
is
the
what it
time.
was.
At the time.
I mean,
like,
everybody felt the same
was,
way.
you know what I'm saying?
Everybody
Everybody
was.
was. So I was like, you know what? I'm going back to say something. By the time I walked back, I seen Nipsey sitting with her. I was like, it's over. it's over. You know what I'm saying?
Neighborhood.
So I went and kicked the winner, introduced myself, man, and shit like that. And at the time, my homeboy Thomas Tucker, he was working for Atlantic at that time and had a good relationship with his manager and everything. And I was like, I want to do a song with Nick. So
nice.
He ended up making it happen. That was another person that didn't ask for much for a verse.
Yeah, cleared it for the love
and everything. And took him about, I ain't gonna lie, it took him about a month to get it back. I thought I wasn't getting it, but it came through my email at like 2 a.m. one day, man. I was like, dog, what the fuck? I got a Nipsey verse. This is crazy.
That is crazy.
And happened to be on a hell of a beat. And
very nice.
The beat actually was Future beat. But I think Future wasn't using it or didn't, whatever the case may be. Hella was like, man, I don't care, nigga. Whatever you want to do, it's yours. and that's what happened, and that's how that happened, man. And I was supposed to do the verse with him. I was going out there, and around the time that the thing happened to him. I was gonna go out there and do the video. He said he wanted to wait till his marathon thing slowed down, all that thing. But unfortunately, I didn't get to do the video with him though.
Right.
But like I say, rest in peace, Nipsey, and I do appreciate the love he showed.
Rest in peace, Nip, 100%.
Yeah,
neighborhood for sure.
Yeah.
But damn, man, that is crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
That's
right?
crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you were blessed enough to even have a conversation and be able to work with that individual, man. And
but that comes from being solid.
Yeah, 100%.
The blessings from being solid.
A lot of people that I built relationships with just in the industry, like for real, it was because when they come here, I had mutual friends that always could count on me to show these people a good time and make sure they safe. Mm-hmm. Like, say, hey, Sino, I got T.I. coming, man. Make sure you woo. Like when I first met T.I., like, he took me to his hotel room. I'm with his wife, his kids. I'm just kicked up. And you know what I'm saying? He don't even know me. He just going off of my vibe.
Because who you are, and they like, this is
how cool I am.
They said come to you, right?
Yeah,
okay, cool.
So, you know what I'm saying? So that's how that was. And
nice.
It's just all about being solid, man. And just, keeping it 100. That's it.
For sure.
Yeah.
I want to ask you a question. Are you in relation or cousins or related to Randy Rosario?
Yeah, Randy, her father and my stepfather grew up and they like this. So yeah, me and Randy like cousins,
basically,
for real.
Yeah,
me and Randy like cousins. Yeah,
I just want that because I do my digging.
Yeah,
and I kind of peep, because nobody be like, hey, we fam.
Yeah,
but I seen something. Like,
no, me and Randy like cousins for real. Yeah, and she always been a crazy motherfucker. Like
shout out to Randy. She's also a pod.
Shout out Randy. She's been on the pod as well.
That's my dog.
Shout out Randy Rosario, man.
Big Randy, not the little one.
No, for sure.
No, not at all.
No, she bought her business.
She been on the internet the last few days. She been getting that. She been ruffling some feathers.
Oh yeah, she always gonna do that.
she do that all the time, but the last few days she been really on it.
Yeah, she don't give a damn who she either. Yeah, that's her.
Nah, we gon' just go ahead and slide to a whole nother chapter of your life, man.
Okay.
Acting.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know we were talking about the slapping video, and that's when you kind of debuted your acting without even debuting it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, I know your first role was 211.
Yeah.
But it was another role in a movie called Concrete that didn't come out, correct?
Yeah. Concrete, yep. I played a character named Big Rob. Yeah, I'm mad that didn't come out too, because I thought that was the shit.
Yeah, because that was before 211. That was supposed to be the first.
Yeah, Concrete was the one with everybody in and stuff. That's when, like I say, that's when T&B was still together as a group. And, yeah, that didn't come out. I wish that came out, man. That was they had everybody in that motherfucker. I'm talking about everybody was in that motherfucker.
Wow.
That was dope, man. That was a dope experience. That was my first experience getting with acting. You know what I'm saying? I just thought it was cool. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a big role, but once I seen how time consuming it was, then that's when I started respecting it more. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And you see what they got to deal with, go through, and it is. I had 2 credits, this past year.
Okay.
He getting skin
but
in the game.
I'm putting my foot. I'm putting my foot in the game.
Get your foot in there. That's
you know what I'm saying? I was just watching the Street Guys.
Oh yeah, the Street Guys. That was
funny.
That was
y'all ignorant as hell.
That was fun to see.
That was funny.
Y'all ignorant as hell. And I noticed that you're starting to expand your roles as an actor because like movies like well, not a movie, but the other guy's like a show. Somewhat.
Yeah, Street Guys
And
like a show.
you know,
yeah.
birthday behavior.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you wasn't the typical Sino.
No.
You were
I think
stepping.
it's good to diversify.
Yeah,
I
you
find
were stepping out of your character, your comfort zone, I should say.
Yeah, I feel as an actor, man, you don't want to lock yourself into these same roles. You know, I could play a gangster all day. I mean, that you can look at me, tattoos, dreads, like that.
You don't want to get typecast though, and that could lock you out of bigger opportunities.
That shit easy. So you know what I'm saying. That's why I did the Mule. You know what I'm saying. I could do some comedy shit. You know, birthday behavior. The Street Guys is like a sitcom. It's actually Street Guys, but real life scenarios. You know what I'm saying. So yeah, I think being versatile in the acting, man, is a huge thing.
Yeah, we just gonna name a few. McGraw Ave, you know what I'm saying? Very Merry Hood Christmas.
Oh yeah, that was my first.
Buffed Up.
Yeah.
Plug Love. You know, I mean,
you named some classics right there.
He going crazy.
Yeah.
But out of all those movies, The Mule was the one that really built you mentally for this acting profession.
Yeah.
Right? Like, because you were side by side with Jay Will in that movie.
Which was a comic. So he was a comedic relief. And I had to find a way to roll off his comedic relief to make people like me because, you know, obviously comedy gonna get a great feedback.
Yeah, of course, for sure.
So it definitely was hard because that taught me how to act, facial expressions, understand where I'm coming from with my words and knowing what I mean when I say it and shit like that, man. So the director was on my back on that film. I ain't gonna lie. So that was one of those things like, man, do I really want to do this shit? I don't know. But once I got through it and really understood it, it was like, it's on. Let's do it. Fuck it. I'm an actor. That's what it is.
100%, 100%.
Yeah.
And I've been seeing the last few days, man, you've been posting your son, man, them Rennie boys, man.
Yeah. Shout out
You
to
know what I'm
Renaissance.
saying?
Yeah, Renaissance High School. Yeah, my
Yeah,
son.
for sure.
All my boys over there, man. All the boys over there, man. I love them kids, man. And like sports is gonna be my new thing, man. Like
I can see you being a coach.
Yeah, like to get into, you know what I'm saying? So I'm looking to, you know. So look, John, I'm looking to get on that coaching bench or that coaching staff soon now. So let's do this now. Let's do this. My son got 4 years there. Let's figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to Detroit Renaissance. I think we like 11-4 right now. We about to go into the playoffs.
Nice.
And man, they doing good, man. They stumping down. You know, a few of our losses that we had, it was, you know, because we ain't closed it out, but we ain't getting whooped though. It'd be getting lost by 2 or 3 points. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
They were lessons.
They was just lessons though. But
lessons.
we stumping down, man, and definitely
Well, I hope
be
y'all
looking
bring
for
it
us.
home.
Yeah. So we trying to bring the PSL home this year and get a run at the States too. So shout out to Detroit Renaissance. Yeah, but my son doing his thing right now, and you know, we just trying to make it to where, man, we can get some free college for one.
Okay.
Some free education.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Free
I
education.
still got student debt. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Your son's blessed to have you as a dad because, you know, before we started recording, you were just mentioning, like, you know, I'm waking up, I'm taking my son to train in at 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm dropping him off at school. We going to practice.
Yeah.
And this is like that commitment as a dad will help him in the long run.
Teaching him that work
You know what I'm saying?
ethic.
It's going to show like
Yeah.
I can do this.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that in you as a father and doing what you got to do because, you know, I got a daughter. She's 6.
He getting ready to have his
Yeah.
first
And
son.
Y'all have a son? Oh, congratulations.
Yeah,
Oh, boy,
he
that's,
having his
oh,
first
man.
son.
You
So
gonna love that,
you
boy.
know, we about less than a month away.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For me and little man. So
Man, that's
when
dope.
I see you with your son it's videos from when he was little.
Yeah, little. Yeah,
that you doing stuff and he in the background. Yeah, he with me. Whoopie-whoop.
Yeah.
Just to see that he didn't grew into the individual that you molded him to be. You know what I'm saying? That's very dope.
Yeah,
Very
appreciate
dope.
that,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a fun
Black
thing.
fathers matter.
Yeah.
Black
All
fathers
day.
matter.
Fatherhood is a
100%.
fun thing,
Yes,
and I don't see
yes.
how a dude can be a deadbeat. That's crazy to me, but you know.
we
We don't condone that deadbeat shit.
No,
over here.
not
That's
at
a
all.
whole episode
Yeah.
talking
Like
about that.
y'all don't even know what y'all missing,
Yeah,
man.
we don't
It's
condone
crazy.
that. We don't condone that.
Not at
We
all.
don't condone that deadbeat shit for real. But yeah, it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. Fatherhood.
And I mean, I know, you know, Sino, everybody look at you and they be like, you know, hood dude from the hood, thug and whoopty whoop. But a lot of people don't really think about what you really do for the neighborhood. I mean, you know, free grocery giveaways.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You really be there and you help your community.
Yeah, and a lot of stuff I do, like I don't speak on or nothing like that because it ain't even about
You
that
ain't
for
telling
me.
your left what you're doing to
No,
right.
yeah, because
at
the end of the day, it's just all about people being happy. You know what I'm saying, from the good deeds that
and
you do.
know within yourself.
Yeah,
you
that
know
I did it. So
so it's just
it don't
like I
matter
don't
to me.
gotta post and do all this, but I
Yeah.
know it's a few things that I've heard that you've done, and you know that was real commendable.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, to your community,
Most
which
definitely.
is dope as hell.
Most definitely. Yeah,
I might have to start calling you Solid Sino.
Man,
I'm
listen,
just saying,
I'm telling
saying,
you,
brothers.
That's dope.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
That's
It's,
dope.
you know, just solid all the way around, and that's how you get those blessings. I'm telling y'all,
Man,
y'all better
thank
pay
you.
attention.
No.
That's the going theme right now. Pay
No,
attention.
for real. Hell yeah, for real.
Yes,
For real.
situational awareness is important, so always remember that.
100%.
Always remember that.
100%.
From you doing concrete all the way to the Lawnmower Man, which y'all should check out, is on Tubi.
That was
now.
very dope.
Lawnmower
Very
Man
dope.
Good
crazy.
movie.
Definitely check that out.
From concrete to, I'm gonna just say H Block.
Okay.
What have you learned? What was one of the most important things you learned when it came to acting between those two movies? What have you learned out of that? What was one of the most important things you've learned?
Studying film, educating yourself on acting, and basically having like patience for it. You gotta have patience, man. You gotta have tough skin for it too. You know what I'm saying? Because some directors you might run across ain't letting you do what you want to do. Like some directors might just let you do it the way you want to do
be
it.
on your head,
Man,
right?
Thomas ain't playing none of that shit. We gonna be there 6 hours on one scene. Him and T don't play that shit. We gonna be there 6 hours on
Until
one
it's
scene
right.
until it's right.
Until it's right.
So people be wondering like, damn, how y'all, when we on certain sets, like we be on set and when they say 10 hours, it's 10 hours. No, when you come on set with us, if call time is 8 a.m., you better be prepared to stay on there until 8 a.m. the next morning. If you ain't prepared to do that, don't even come over here fucking with us. Because we bought that over there.
But
That's
then
why
they
we
wonder
did
why
that.
it looks so good and
Yeah,
the quality
we
is the
bought-
way it
you know what I'm
is
saying?
and
that's-
in your projects.
And that's just being real. We bought all that over there. We ain't half stepping nothing. So
Ain't no
yeah.
half
So I learned to just be patient, study film, and educate myself on on being an actor.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's dope as hell, man.
Yeah.
That's dope as hell.
And I love it, man. I ain't gonna lie, I love that actor, man. I just got off the phone with T, man. We doing the he broke down another movie we about to get done once we film season 3, which we filming right
Can
now.
you say the name, or you kind of can't?
Well, we ain't really got the full name of it. You know what I'm saying? The movie done, but we ain't got. We don't know what we gonna do. But I can say that I just got finished filming a 7-day shoot for a film called Take Me to Dinner, where I'm the lead male, and my friend Yvette, she's the leading female. So we smashed that. We smashed that. Yeah.
Okay.
I wrote by my homegirl, Carol Butler. So yeah, and she's smashing the game right now. She one of the writers for Lawnmower Man also. Yeah.
Also, again, please check that one out.
Yeah,
that story
check that
was
Lawnmower
dope,
Man out on
and
Tubi.
it was definitely
It was
a different kind of vibe. Had
the
some nice
end,
twists.
The end threw me so
the plot
crazy.
twist
I
was
ain't gonna
dope.
lie, like,
Oh yeah.
And I tell you what, you won't guess how it ends. So
you
check
would
it out.
never guess how.
Man, we got so much of that in the can, man. So many movies like that in the can. Because everybody know we can do the gangster shit. We got that down packed. That's easy. But we got some shit. We got some shit in the can. I'm talking about 6, 7, 8, 9 films locked and loaded. You know what I'm saying? We about to kill them the whole 2024.
I seen y'all posting. I'm mad I couldn't pull up to the McGraw.
Man, you always welcome to pull up, man. Whenever you see me, if you ever see me post it, just call me like, hey, what's up? But you gotta be prepared to stay at that motherfucker all day though.
That was another thing I was thinking about too.
It's all
because I was like,
thing.
damn. Like, because it said in there, like, we gonna be doing this to this time, to at least this time.
It's all day
so it's just like, you
make
really...
sure your schedule clear, you pulling up.
Yeah, I gotta make sure I ain't doing
but
not
when you
a
see
thing.
it, when you see it and actually get the bug to want to do that shit, it's more.
I'm
it's
sure
funny.
it's infectious.
You know what I'm saying? Because people thinking it's like music videos. You get up, I'll say what you gonna say, and you bouncing like nah. Like that. Hell no, that shit serious. It's serious. That shit serious for real.
What is one thing that people do not know about Sino?
I'm a comedian. I'm a funny motherfucker.
They say niggas
that don't know me don't know that. But
niggas be scared of your ass. They don't know.
Yeah, no. They like everybody that met me that didn't know me be like, dog, this nigga got to be the funniest nigga in the world. Like we gonna sit, talk shit, laugh all motherfucking day. That's what we gonna do. That's my type of thing. I don't really like to go to the clubs. I'm gonna do things. I like to go to little intimate settings. I don't give a fuck if it's.
I always hear
some
like
little
you ain't gotta be there.
Yeah, I ain't. Yeah, I'm off that, man. I done had so much fun like that. I'm gonna either go out the country and do my thing, and that's it. But other than that, I'll be chilling, man, enjoying life.
And just to let y'all know how this interview came about, we originally met Sino. I think it's going about a year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah, about a year and a half. Yeah.
At the Red Flags premiere, we talked to him and BJ. And, you know, everybody we talked to today, we like, yo, we always mention the podcast. You know, people be like, yeah, just let me know. What
People be busy.
Yeah. So I was hitting Sino up. And Sino was communicating with people.
No, you stayed on me about it too. You stayed on me.
And he was communicating.
Yeah,
I took a break. I'm like, I'll let him do his thing. I hit him up in the mean bit.
Yeah, you stayed on me.
He ended up running into, because we had a kiosk at 12 Oaks for Natural Nation. Yep. He ended up going to the kiosk. And I think my fiance, just seeing him, knowing him, just gave him just off the love. Just here, you know what I'm saying?
Some soap that was actually love that you make yourself, right?
Yes.
That was actually had my skin perfect. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was so mad when I stopped using it. I was telling everybody, like, man, I got this soap, wooty woo. And I had went out there during Christmas to find you. And then realized, like, oh my God, she the lady from the podcast. I still didn't put that together. I still never put that together. That's what made me call you and say, man, I think your wife or somebody gave me some, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's why I was like, no, we got you. As soon as you pull up an interview, we got you.
And that's how that came about, man.
And like I say, it's just crazy how things just come together like that. But you know what I'm saying?
It was
show love. Have good energy.
That's
that's it.
That's all it takes for me. That's all it takes for me.
And that's real, man.
Yeah.
And you know, again, Sino, bro, I know you are a very busy individual, and I know you got a lot of things popping off.
Yeah.
You know, I know you don't really do the music as much as you used to. I know you kind of into your acting bag, but I know that you got a company. You help artists, you write for artists, and you develop artists. Can you tell the people about that?
Well, me and my homeboy Dre Butters, DJ BJ, we got a company where we do writing for artists, production. We can put your CD together, the format of your songs, whatever you want to do. We can do hooks, whole songs, production. We even go so far to do the cover art. You know what I'm saying? All that marketing,
very
everything.
Dope resources.
Yeah. Yep. So that's the thing I've been into. Like I say, music always gonna be my passion. But as far as me being an entertainer personally, like I ain't got the time or either the.
I'm about to say you probably
the motivation
but
to
you
do
can
it.
help
But
something
I'm still
somebody
going.
Else.
Yeah, but I still record music and just drop it. But I ain't coming to do no shows and all that.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Was it Lily Mae?
Yeah.
So I've been seeing different posts and so let's get into some detail about how the Lily Mae situation came about.
Well, a friend of the family that came to my brother and kind of came into him and gave him a proposition to get in on it, and then they brought me in on it as a partner and all that. And
so it's 3 partners.
Yeah, 4.
Four.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it all came along like that, and we partnered up to turn it to what it is right now. And despite what y'all might see on Instagram and who y'all might see it coming from, the food is absolutely amazing.
Period.
So y'all make sure y'all stop by Lily Mae Southern Buffet in Southfield and come get y'all a bite to eat and tell them I sent you. And you know what I'm saying? They gonna
shout out Mucho Dinero.
Oh yeah, shout out to my dog.
Absolutely.
Shout out Courtney Jones. Shout out the whole fam on that side.
That family's
Sino
incredible.
Fuck with them.
They do a lot of stuff. They do a lot of stuff.
Them are people.
Yeah, but I want to say shout out to my homeboy Vic, man, Corner Street Grill.
Vic.
Y'all make sure y'all go over there, man. Corner Street Grill.
Black
support
business.
them, man. My boy Wink, man. Mucho Dinero, support them.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Who else y'all support? Shop Style Guru, man. That's over there on Southfield Road. My homegirl got a boutique over there. It's fire. So y'all make sure y'all follow her. Shop Style Guru. It's on Southfield Road, Lathrop Village, Michigan. So y'all check that out, man. We supporting black businesses, man.
All day.
And I'll say this: don't be a follower. Don't let one opinion craft yours.
Yeah.
Not
Don't
at
do
all.
that, man. Don't do that. Everybody was asking me how I felt about that and all that, man. Everybody got
Especially if you ain't from
their
these
We're not even gonna speak this individual's name. They get too much attention right now anyway.
But
if you ain't from these roots, I don't know what we don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So.
But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Again, we greatly appreciate
man,
your
no
time,
problem,
your
man.
Sino,
Thank
man.
you, brother. Thank you.
Man, we try to
Thank
do
you,
our
sir.
best. to give you the best version of us today.
Yeah, no, it was a
You know
beautiful
what I'm
interview. I
saying?
loved it, man. I'm glad
Appreciate
I came.
it.
Glad,
Tell
you know
a
what I'm saying?
friend. Tell a friend. So
Yeah,
you
100%.
want a quality interview?
So
You wanna talk about
I'm
some
gonna tell
substance?
y'all what, and
Come
I'm
to
gonna say it
us.
now. My son finishing his 9th grade year of varsity basketball. You know, he finishing up, but you know, by next year sophomore season, we giving hell in the PSL. So I'm gonna make sure y'all get one of the interviews, one of his first interviews when he do start doing interviews and it's popping off, and we get to that bag and all that.
Said exclusives.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely get y'all some exclusive. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that shit.
100%, man.
Everything, man. Thank y'all. Thank you for the soap and stuff again, because I need
thank
it.
you.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta look good. You know
For sure. And just let us know. I know we connected now, so we since she's been pregnant, she hasn't really been doing a whole lot. We only do personal orders.
Yeah, as you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure.
You hit us up. Okay, boom, boom, boom. So
for sure.
whenever, I don't know if your lady or whoever else want any interested, just let us know.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I work with a lot of females too that love that type of stuff, like people that do the makeup artists, the hairstylists on set, and all the females I work with, they love that type of stuff. So I'm definitely like post it. And
Kiva had stopped by the booth as well, and she tried the bath tea.
Oh,
and China. I mean, so many people has came across Natural Nation.
Like I say, I had a great experience with it. So I don't care if nobody did.
Y'all heard it first.
It was a great experience for me. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
But everybody out there in TV world, in the meantime, in between time, y'all already know what it is. It's your boy, Sir LA.
And it's me, your girl, Dahlia.
And we greatly appreciate y'all for rocking with the pod, a.k.a. the people of Detroit. Yeah. Shout out
Sino.
Big Five,
man.
a.k.a. Sino.
Appreciate y'all.
Y'all already know what it is. Let's get it.
Peace.
Yo. Y'all already know what it is. It's your main man, Sir LA.
And it's me, your girl, Dahlia.
And y'all always in here rocking with the pod, aka
the people of Detroit. Let's get it.
Yes. And first and foremost, we just want to shout out all the people that show us love and support for our platform and what we do with our brand. You know what I'm saying? And, just wanted to let everybody know that the pod is not only just a podcast, but we do events, red carpets, movie premieres, whatever you need us for. We gonna definitely get the job done.
You name it, we got you. In partnership with Reflections of Our Future Multimedia, we are here to produce dope content for your event.
Yes.
Definitely tap in with us because our 2024 books are open. You can hit us on IG at the pod 313 THAPOD 313.
Yeah. And y'all already know how we rocking. So let us know. All serious inquiries.
Serious.
For sure. And we most definitely, if it makes sense to us, we'll most definitely get the job done. And y'all already know how it goes, man. Sir LA, Dahlia the Poet, man. But yeah, go ahead and get that album while y'all looking at us too. His and Hers, the album on all streaming platforms.
Period.
Yes. So get ready for new stuff because it's coming. Fire. So, in the meantime and between time, y'all already know what it is. It's your main man, Sir LA.
And it's me, your girl, Dahlia.
And we appreciate y'all for rocking with the pod, a.k.a.
the people of Detroit.
Yeah. Let's get it.